let's assume that guy, multimillionaire, super successful, devout Christian, runs a church, everything else like that, but you turn him down.
What do you mean? Like,
what I'm trying to explain to you is that the world doesn't owe you understanding and that we judge books by its cover.
and that's okay. The right person is not going to judge me like off of anything. They're going to get to know me.
See, and this is why women don't live in reality. So like, it's funny, right? Because like women will reject a guy, no problem, but just a book by its cover. But you expect men to like give you the benefit of the doubt. And what I'm trying to explain to you is like, guys a lot of times don't give women the benefit of the doubt like you guys think. Because the difference between us and you is that we reject you guys silently.
Yep.
So what'll end up happening is, like her, for example, her guy rejected her silently. She just didn't know it, right? That's why he had other chicks or whatever else it may be. Like men, they'll date you, they'll show you some attention, but in the back of their mind, they're like, I'm never going to take this girl seriously. So what sucks with you guys is like, you guys think you're being accepted. You think, oh, I'm great, blah, blah, blah. But like, since you get rejected covertly, you never know overtly, you don't know how to improve. As a guy, if I go up to a bunch of girls and I start to have a problem, at some point I'm going to figure out, I keep failing. Why do girls not want me? I can improve. With you guys, it's like no one tells you anything. And better yet, sometimes guys might actually date you, but they never take you seriously.
Yep.
And then they reject you. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, your hubris is wild because you're okay with rejecting guys off face value, but you think that guys aren't going to reject you off face value based off your
that's
profile.
okay if they choose to do that. Like,
But you wouldn't even know.
But you won't know is my point.
It's too late.
Like, you're not going to get the actual feedback. Like, you're like, there's probably guys that have been like, you know, maybe I want to date her, but then they looked at it like, I don't know about this, and then maybe some other mannerisms. And it's like, women don't even know what they don't know.
But then you go to therapy, you know, and to a psychiatrics, and you just talk to them and tell them the story, and they can tell you, like, listen, you did this and that. Like,
Really?
you can also reflect.
You know what's interesting? I've been listening to you guys very closely, and you guys have all gave each other shitty fucking advice the whole time. Her breakup, it's very obvious that you're the antagonizer in your situation, and you only recorded it because you gaslit him, and then you went ahead and recorded it after the fact. But you didn't show, like, what led up to that. Because the reality is, like, men don't rage out like that unless, like, women precipitate that with some bullshit. So that's number one.
We didn't have fights.
Also, no, because you guys were, here's the thing. I was listening very, very closely to everything you guys were saying. And what I've realized about women is you guys give each other horrible fucking advice. Really bad. Right?
So that's men to men. So that's
sorry?
why we are all getting divorced. Men giving advice to men is also terrible. We just need a middle point, you know? Like, I think that if we live in a world all of women, we don't have a middle point. Same with men. So we come back to our friends and we cry, you know? Like, in my case, my best friends are two guys. So I come with them and I cry. And they're like, you were being a hoe or something.
You come with them?
No, not like that, you pervert.
So wait, let me get this right. So you talk to guys when you have problems?
Yeah, they're my best friends.
Does that not prove what I just said?
I mean, I want a different
Why do you not go to
perspective
women? If women are so smart, why do you not go to women?
Because I like both points. Women are more emotional. Men are more like, you know, like they will tell me like the way they actually see it.
Okay,
Like,
so
girl,
what
you're just
actually,
overreacting.
so who actually dispenses better advice then?
I just take each point what I think is like, what I think I missed. That's what it take. You know, like if you tell me something that I never thought about it, I would think about that. And then if a girl comes to me and tells me something, I will also take it and I will make my own choice. But I do take responsibility. Like I know, like I'm not perfect and maybe like, yes, we got fights or something a little bit before that. But if I did what he did to me, I don't think I would be here right now. So, yes. That's how you know it was wrong.
So anyway, during the course of this conversation, as I've listened to you guys have given each other really bad advice, enabled poor behavior. Like, for example, I broke up with that guy. All of you guys cheered her on, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't break up with him.
Or he broke up with you, what even worse. Like, and you guys were all like, oh, yeah, he's narcissistic, blah, blah, blah. I think it's a guy that just has boundaries. Like,
No, there's no boundaries there. I think you're taking the tiniest little bit and just twisting it in the way that you want. Like, the story overall is, like, really bad, and I'm not going to accept that answer.
I feel that disrespect shouldn't be allowed in a relationship. So it doesn't matter if you started and I ended. It shouldn't happen. And I feel this is what's happened here. You talk about
you're talking about her or your situation or disrespect in general?
No, about like her situation. The minute someone like yell at you, the minute someone like, I understand you can get mad, but it's other ways to like deal with things.
So you don't find it interesting that she started recording it at a certain time and that nothing was shown before that?
Yeah.
You don't find that interesting?
I think probably
You don't find it interesting that the whole time she asked probing questions of what did I say wrong, what did I do wrong, kept asking it over and over after he was clearly agitated? Hold on, stop 1 second. You don't think that was weird?
The way I would think about it is she was probably in a situation where she didn't want to be like the victim all the time, so she just wanted to like have some
really?
proof that maybe like she was not being crazy. Maybe she didn't know he was gonna say that. You know what I mean?
She actually did. That's why she turned on the record button.
No, that was
No,
Same
she
question
just
over and
knew.
over.
She just
It's
knew
worse
maybe
when she's not recording.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yes.
worse when there's
Well,
no.
you admitted earlier that you surreptitiously recorded. He didn't know until after the fact, so he actually that was all natural.
So if I
you
tell-
guys are full of fucking shit. Let me ask you guys something, right? I used to interview criminals, terrorists, really bad people, and I've been listening through a lot of this stuff, and I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. That's a little weird. That's a little odd. Like that doesn't make sense. And the reality is that like since no one ever checks women on their bullshit or questions their bullshit, you guys are able to continue with said bullshit with no pushback.
What's the bullshit?
The bullshit is simply this. She was in a relationship with a guy. He had boundaries. She said, I'm going to go to Miami
They didn't
anyway.
break up because
he broke
of
up
the
with her. Hold on.
boundaries.
He broke up with her anyway, right? And quite frankly, just for me listening into that conversation, just a little bit, I was like, okay, interesting. She turned on at a certain time. We don't have any type of context of what she did, what she said. She kept asking the same question over, agitating him. And then to add the coup de grace, can we get some food? After you clearly agitated him.
Let's go.
Okay, you were singing like a random clip, like
No, I know.
Like,
You're
like,
taking like.
Yo,
You really
bro,
think I
bro,
knew
bro.
that
You want
like
that shit, bro?
What
he
is
was
this?
gonna
Here's the
scream at
food?
me? I
What
had
is
no
this?
idea.
You guys should leave.
And to be
Also,
fair,
another thing also that's very important here, that's extremely pertinent. You were drunk during these interactions. You know how annoying women are when they're drunk? It's painful. Repeat themselves,
That
etc.
time I was
What
not
do we
drunk.
do? What do
you're
we
sober?
do?
I was sober.
What do
I
we-
was
And I
really
would love to
tired.
hear his perspective because I guarantee you there's a whole other side, and you're not saying everything, which is cool. I'm
Do
not
it
saying
calm.
that he's not at fault here. He obviously is at fault because he can't control his emotions, whatever. But we have to be very honest here.
Yeah, be honest.
And like understand that you are a contributor to the issue as well, and you were clearly gaslighting him for some type of reaction and recording it in the process.
Do you know what gaslighting means?
Absolutely, what you were doing.
That's not.
He's clearly agitated, and you kept
That
asking the
wasn't
same question
That
over
was
and
not
over again.
gaslighting.
And then saying, "Let's get some food," after he clearly said, "You're annoying,"
have
blah
a
blah blah, is
question.
peak gaslighting.
But that's what he does.
He told you
he'll break
what
up with,
he
like
didn't
he
like.
broke up with her here, and then he's texting her like, "Oh, what are you doing exactly after?" Like he does the same
He should have
shit.
been
He
blocked.
wants to fuck. That's it.
well, look, I'll say this. To your story, it may have some merit, but we need to cite his story as well. We should call him right now.
Yeah, call him.
Let's call him.
No.
They just broke
Call
up
him.
yesterday.
Call
No,
him.
I'm not calling
no,
him.
fuck it. Call him.
No.
He's texting you, right?
He texted me earlier, but I didn't respond.
Call him. Why not?
I have
Hey.
a question.
No.
I just
Yeah.
think like just because her story is out of context doesn't mean it's necessarily fair. Like you only heard one snippet. It's not fair to like necessarily say that she's like gaslighting him and like equally the problem.
Keep in mind that she was digging through her phone. She found the best clip that she
well,
could
because
find.
no,
and
because
it's
the other
still-
ones are too bad to show.
Like the other ones, like I can't share that.
Anyway, she went through trying to find the best one, and I can still see
That
the
wasn't
bullshit in
even the
it.
best one.
Yeah,
that was probably one of the worst ones. Like
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
it's the worst
For
one.
you.
no,
yeah.
like I'm saying, like it wasn't that bad. Like that was pretty like mellow
Well,
compared to what I've been
It
through.
was funny, but the point he's trying to make here is like, even in that one clip for context, we got your side, not his side.
Yeah, and
Well,
also the
I
other
know,
thing too is
but-
like you guys were together for six. See, and this is the other thing too. Like it's funny because like girls want, oh yeah, I want a trad life, blah blah blah. But it's like okay, but you want to still come to Miami. You still want to be able to party. You still want to do what you want to do. Like, why should a guy put everything on a line, marry you, get with you when he's getting like half the deal?
mean,
Like,
This
why-
is the first time I've